Alright, hello again and welcome back to another episode of my NASCAR Thunder 2004 career playthrough. We are now on to Dover. I gotta switch the paint scheme back. Dover's a notoriously difficult track on this race. Looking at the point standing real quick, we do have Tony Stewart with still a pretty formidable lead. Dale Jr., who had a few blowups and then of course decided that wrecking us was more important than a good finish. Ricky Rudd and Matt Kenseth. So yeah, if you want to slow down the video, kind of check where your past favorite driver was, because I don't know if anybody except Kurt Busch is still driving nowadays. But yeah, here are all of your guys. So we are in 40th place, pretty far back. Looking at the rivals, we do have a few rivals that would like to kill us. Before I forget, I did just want to check the schedule really quickly to kind of do an overview of that. We go to Pocono. I expect us to be absolutely awful there. Michigan on the settings that we're running is a fuel mileage race, so I already know that about half the field needs to stop twice, about half the field needs to stop once. Infineon is one of those races where we could steal a good result. Then we go back to Daytona, which we could do well at. Chicagoland, we could do well at. New Hampshire, we're probably going to be bad. And then Pocono, again, we're probably going to be bad. So, yeah, it's not really going to get much easier. We got to be fighting hard for our positions here. It's just going to be pain and suffering. So, we've got a good quote-unquote good chassis. We got the shittiest engine and body that you could possibly have. 53 car rating. Let's go out there and earn some money. Okay, qualifying time. Car doesn't feel great. But yeah, as you can see, therein lies my problem. I loosened the car up quite a bit, added a bit of fender flare, lowered the tire pressures a little bit. If I don't take the line I'm taking right now, I just fly up into the wall. 26th, alright, so we got our qualifying bonus. That's about the same time I ran in practice, was a 22.7. So the only thing I am going to change for the race here is the tire pressure. It is notoriously bad at this track. Yeah, this is going to be just one of those races that I hope just kind of passes us by. Even if I finish towards the back, I get my 40th place finish, I get paid, and I just start to lessen these rivals, because right now it's just a minefield.
Welcome to Delaware for the running of the MBNA Armed Forces Family 400 at Dover International Speedway. Tony Stewart won both races here at Dover in 2000 and always seems to run well here.
He definitely has a knack for getting around this racetrack. No matter where he starts, you got to figure on him being up front by the time this race is over.
The 82 car is beating and banging on just about everyone, but lately he's really headed in for Jerry Nadeau.
NASCAR has been known to park guys who can't behave themselves on and off the track. I don't think we have that type of situation here, but everyone would be better off by just getting back to racing.
Jack Sprague looks to
that's pretty fair.
around in this race.
And trust me, it hasn't been for the lack of effort. Those guys have been working hard all season. Maybe they can right the ship with a good finish here.
Yeah, we're going to be starting on the outside line. Like I said, I really got to get clear of traffic because the line that I run cuts right across. Yeah, mission today is just survive. Beat one person on track, you're going to get your bonus. I haven't really felt this car in the draft too much. There was Jeff Gordon in front of... Whoa, Lepage, whoa! Okay. Alright, well, we've got big problems already. But holy shit, Lepage nearly killed everybody back there. You gotta remember one thing too about Dover. It is a self-cleaning racetrack, so something stupid happens like with Lepage. Odds are if you're, anywhere within like 2 seconds behind him, you're getting caught up too. So you can see I'm taking a very, very conservative line in, and now it's just gonna slot right on in. And apparently eat the wall. Okay. Good, now we're even tighter on corner exit. That's wholesome. This is just going well. We're almost halfway through the on the pit window. I'm just fucking stressing. Alright, so it's been a few laps. The tires are really starting to shove now. I'm really lifting off in the corners. Oh boy, these last 3 laps. Holy shit, get me out of this prison. As you can tell, I'm just having a blast. Somebody's mad at me. Oh, Fittipaldi, I'm so sorry. Oh, yeah. No, it was me. Oh, Biffle. Biffle's pissed. Oh, he actually helped me turn. Thanks, Biffle. It's good. Yeah, that doesn't feel too good. On lap 32, we're bringing it in. We gotta go to 32. It's not like a choice. If I run it out in turn 3, that's okay. I mean, first stint, we had more speed than I thought we were going to. I wouldn't call it a success because of what happened towards the end there, but we did better than I thought. 23-second pit stop. I can't wait to fire all you assholes. We do have some speed in the car. It's just, can you maintain it? And the answer is probably no. Especially if Jerry Nadeau catches my ass, because he might end our entire day. Alright, so we're about 50 laps in here now that we're 2 laps down. Basically, our front right is starting to go off already. Yep, it's pain. It's a lot of pain. Well, I feel fine. The car, on the other hand, feels like it will kill me if I give it enough time, so not exactly having a great time. Yeah, and there's been no DNFs too, which is surprising. Usually you get 2 at this track. This is going to be our last time by before pitting, so... Alright, well, weird stint. Drove on our own for a lot there. Hopefully we get a clean pit stop this time and we can actually stay... Same motherfucker, isn't it? Same motherfucker, isn't it? I can't even find my way past these guys right now because they're in perfect serpentine formation. Can one of you figure it out? Alright, thank you, Ashton Lewis. That's cool. Hello again. Just to kind of recap everything, Jeff Gordon basically dominated at Dover. Let's just look around the garage real quick. We've got 3 races left on our plus 10 engine power. We actually have 5 races left on these sponsors. Members who cost this much and have this much skill, you really got to be finishing those top 30s to not make them upset. Because that happiness does actually work as a multiplier. So if I remember correctly, if you're under 75, their stats actually get worse from what you can see there. But if it's above 75, then it multiplies upwards. Could be a little bit off, but I know it does have some sort of effect like that. As it is, we only got like 270k in the bank, so we really got to get moving here because by the time this shop edition is done, 3 races, we got to remember we're going to want to build an engine. I'm going to just go all out most likely and build one of the big boy engines, so that's going to take 9 races over 100k. We're going to want to hire better engine builders. It's going to cost more money every race. Going to want to repair engines or overhaul. So we've got a lot of shit that we're going to need to pay for is basically what my point is. Let's go ahead. Let's get into it. Not delay this any longer. This is going to be painful. I'm really bad at Pocono as it is. Now we're just bringing a shitty ass car. Yeah, I'm pissed. We've had a few bad runs in a row. Let's just qualify at least 35th and get this fucking money, shall we? Alright, we're jumping straight into qualifying. I've got a setup here that I was looking at. Might be quick.
MRN is live in Pennsylvania today at the Pocono Raceway for the Pocono 500. This track produces some of the fastest racing of the year, but it also presents some special challenges to the drivers. In 1998, Jeremy Mayfield got his first career victory here at Pocono.
Well, that was really a breakout year for Jeremy. He was competitive in most races and finished in the top 10 in points for the first time in his career.
Kevin Lepage really needs a good finish in this race. He's got a long way to go on the points list.
And of course, nobody wants to be on the bottom of that points list. He'll have to work extra hard to pick up spots. Not an easy task to dig yourself out of a hole in this series.
The 82 car has had a couple of incidents on the track with the 11 car.
You know, a little contact now and then is to be expected. The track gets crowded real quickly when you put 43 cars out there. I wouldn't be too worried about it.
Alright, I am back, and now I have a blanket on because it is cold as shit here in New York. Hopefully this blanket will bring us some good luck. Not really much to say, this fucking track, I hate it. I went there once in real life. Jeff Gordon won because the race had gone over halfway, it started raining in turn 1, and then torrentially downpoured. Not a fun time. We are gonna have to deal with it. 50 laps of this place is like almost legalized torture. Certainly got our work cut out for us with the amount of enemies we have. So one thing I did take, the setup I had negative 1.5 turns of wedge, so I took 1 round of wedge, put it back in it. If that works, that's a good question. I don't really know. Apparently not too good because I'm already sliding.
Everything okay with the car?
I like how they asked that so innocently. Is everything okay with the car? The car is fucking terrible. My Chevy Cruze that I used to own is faster than this fucking car. Oh, I'm spinning. I don't know if I told you guys this yet, but I fucking hate this track. May as well pit, take your free stop. This will also kind of mess with strategy a bit. Usually this is a 2-stop race. Alright, well, I'm in 39th, but we do have some fast guys behind us because for whatever reason, Jeff Burton just had the world's worst pit stop. That looks like Mike Skinner blowing up. Looks like it because it is, so that's good. Looks like Jeff Burton also got stuck behind blowing up Mike Skinner. Implications right now, we're probably going to need another caution because as things look, looks like the AI can one-stop it from here and, oh, I can't. And we're taking it. Oh, I'm sorry, Robbie. I thought I had him. Because the car was just doing race car things for a second there, and then it fooled me into thinking it was actually not a giant piece of shit. Now we're just going to drive the fuck away from Jack Sprague, because that motherfucker is just a walking caution. The only guy that hasn't really fucked me over is Christian Fittipaldi, and I feel bad because I door slammed him at Dover like an asshole. Looks like Jeff Burton has finally found us again after that excursion with Mike Skinner. So that's good for him. Yeah, thanks. Whoa, I can't save this. I tried to save it. I really did. On the other hand, this does give us our strategy back. So now we can actually go down pit road. We're basically last anyway. You know what? I'm okay with that. It's the first time in a while that a caution has worked in our favor. The last few times we've just been getting raked over the coals, but...
We're starting in the back, so be careful and stay out of...
Every time he says that to me, I feel like I die, like, within 5 laps. Maybe he should tell me to drive fast and take chances.
Number 25 is still there. Easy now. Gonna need some of that grip later. Clear.
Oh my god. No, 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 no! I just gotta lock it down. Well, that just fucks everything up. Because now they're gonna come down and they are gonna be able to make it on gas. I just cooked it a little too hard going into the corner, and if I stepped on the brakes anymore, I would have locked it up. Well, actually, you know what? Lap 28, we'll be able to make it to the end. But who knows with this game? I wouldn't be surprised if a meteor hit the track and we all fucking exploded. But, so it looks like we're last coming off pit road. Oh no, we're not last. Oh, somebody's not in this race anymore. Damn, Rusty Wallace. There's our 2 DNFs. Now we just need one more.
Save your tires.
No way did I just self-spin, dude.
The 45 car.
Oh my... Again. Well, the good news is we can make it on gas for sure now. Because I'm going to pit again and take my fresh tires because there's no reason to. I think another person DNF'd. If that's just how it is, if another person DNF'd, then I'll take it. Because at this point, I'll take anything I could get. But I really think it's just I passed somebody while being on pit road. So the 27 car is now out. 3 DNFs in one race. Guess you could say that this was an explosive race. Okay, so we're definitely going to get our sponsorship bonus. All I got to do, not do anything too stupid, which, as I've shown, is not exactly easy for me to avoid doing. But, if I can, this could be a strong result. Yeah, gas doesn't matter. Tires are worn. And if I had better engine power, I would just be plowing by Ken Schrader in turn 3. Like, look at that. Alright, well, there's going to be 2 laps to go here. I really had a pretty rough turn 1, and turn 2 wasn't my greatest. Sucks I couldn't get that 27th. I was there for a little bit, but yeah, with the tire wear, and I think some of the fender damage is really slowing us down. It is what it is. And what I thought was going to be our worst track on the calendar, we were going to come home with a very solid 30th place finish and some money.
Got beat by a lot of cars. Just can't get much worse.
Oh no, don't worry, Spotter. Were you ran last week? Because it got worse.
Well, it was definitely a busy day for the Pontiac pace car driver. I really don't know why we had so many, just one of those races, I guess.
The Hills Brothers coffee car didn't have much of a race.
He stayed in the fight all race long. Things just never quite went his way.
The 82 car has begun a new rivalry on the racetrack.
I'm not sure how all this got started, but now that they have a little history on the track, it'll be something to watch in the weeks ahead.
Until next time, everybody, this is Joe Moore along with Barney Hall saying thank you for joining us for today's NASCAR Winston Cup race.
30th place, I'll absolutely take it. All of our rivals no longer want to just fight us on site. The honest truth is, I kind of fucked up qualifying, so... Looking out of here, Dale Jr. Max Points Day, winning the race. Ryan Newman, Dale Jarrett, Ricky Rudd, and Tony Stewart rounding out the top 5. Yeah, Mark Martin, another great recovery drive, top 10, even though he started on 38th. Jeff Gordon as well. And then Michael Waltrip had a pretty rough race all the way down to 16th. It had some pretty good finishes out of a few guys there. 30th for us, punching way above our weight. That's great, especially after finishing last. Then we had 3 DNFs. Rusty Wallace, Chase Montgomery, and Mike Skinner did not complete the race with everybody else. So $282,000 in the bank. Shop editions, we still only have 2 races left. In the garage, our stuff's starting to look pretty bad. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this, I'm going to repair it, $46,000, spend that money. Alright, so we'll have a 57 tire grip, 55 tire wear chassis in the next 2 races. And then the one we're building, the big boy one with the 65 tire grip, 62 tire wear, that will be in 5. Yeah, successful episode, all things considered. Got a solid result in a time where I was really not thinking we would. Michigan's going to be tough just because it's a fuel mileage race, so unless there's so many DNFs, shenanigans, people smacking the wall, hitting the pit wall, something stupid. Never know. This game, anything's possible. But thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, comment, subscribe. If you have any suggestions, definitely let me know. But as for today, thank you very much for watching. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Goodbye for now.